Hello guys, welcome back to Learning is the Key. Hope you guys are doing well once again. Please, if you are seeing my channel for the first time, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Please don't forget to like and also like my page. Please guys, follow. Yes, my people, una know say anytime we meet you bring this man bishop come my wall or my channel. Na him be say the tori ìwé agbada e come still tie wrapper put on top of the agbada. Guys, people can push you sometimes to do what you don't want to do, or rather what you will live to regret all your life. This video is for those men that can't keep their self, that can't keep their leg in one place. That they are John Thomas. They know the they keep them for one place. Now, pien, shop and clean out. This is what you get when you don't respect yourself. I'm not saying that what this woman did, she did it right. Oh, please, oh, I'm not saying this, but I'm just telling you that your inability to protect, to look after yourself will lead you to this kind of doom. If you cannot really watch out for yourself and be careful on the kind of person you mess with, that's what I'm saying. Actually, what she did is wrong. The repercussion, she's getting it. That's why I always tell people that every seed you sow, you will reap it. I do not believe in fire. I believe in what you do, you reap. That is the greatest hellfire anybody can go into in this head. So this is one thing you need to learn from. This woman, she did what she did out of jealousy, but she forgot one thing, that she was also blinding her own eyes. Any woman that is really that I don't know, any woman that is a real woman that I find herself in some kind of situation, you will understand my point of view. How can you as a woman, because of jealousy, you decided to do this to yourself? Where you were treating someone else bad, you also put yourself in bondage. I don't want to talk too much on this video because it's something that you guys need to watch yourself and listen and take notes of the important things. Don't just think you don't have this problem, but there are some certain things this video will teach you, like how you learn how to live with other people without not causing them problems, and you are not causing your own very self problem as well. Because this is really something that you need to understand, that it's really a bad thing. You understand? It's really a bad thing. So never you take a decision that at the end of the day, you yourself will live to regret it for the rest of your life. I wish you all the best. May God help you in Jesus' name. Amen.
My husband is the only man I've ever been with.
He's the only one who's ever slept with you.
Yes.
You've never seen or known any other man.
No. We've been through a lot. I've supported him. He has supported me. And we were living the happy married life thing. Then all of a sudden he started cheating. This man became a chronic cheat that I couldn't understand. I always caught him in the act and not. And when you question him, he doesn't care. He no regrets, no remorse, or nothing like that. He just felt like doing it, and he says you can't question him. I got tired of it. Honestly, I got so tired of it that I talked to friends, I talked to family. They're like, "Why don't you leave him? Why don't you go?" I can't leave him. We've been through a lot together, and we have 2 kids. I don't know. I can't start all over again. So I did the unthinkable. A friend of mine introduced me to this native doctor. I wanted to go for a last portion.
Okay.
Yes, like that, so that maybe he can
love only you and stick to only you. Yeah.
But and this native doctor gave me other options. So I opted for this particular one. I know he's cheating, and then it is his manhood that he uses to cheat. So I decided to destroy his manhood, kill it.
You decided to destroy his manhood,
so that he can't go cheating anymore.
But then you can't have it too.
Yes, I thought about it though. So if I can't have him, then no that lady will. So yes, I had to do that. And before doing that, I really thought about it, thought it over, and I'm like, okay, there are dildos, there are vibrators, so I can satisfy myself. So just kill his manhood.
So you killed his manhood and settled on dildo. She took her own husband to a native doctor to have his manhood killed. As it were, she took her husband to a native doctor to make him impotent because the man is a chronic cheat. Why would a married woman living with her husband kill her own husband's penis? Why? What could push a woman to do so? And now she has resorted to using dildos. Is that sustainable? Winnie is here to share her story so that we would all help in letting her know what steps she should take. She's fed up with using the dildos and she is feeling guilt. Winnie, you're welcome.
Thank you, Arnold.
Usually when my guests sit to come and share stories like this, I ask them, how difficult has it been to finally decide to come out with what you're going through?
Arnold, it hasn't been easy. I'm going through a whole lot. I don't even know how I'm surviving this. It's crazy.
Okay.
I just sat down and decided, no, I have to let this thing out. It's killing me and I just can't, I can't bear it any longer.
Okay, so you calm down for me. Since you have decided to come out to speak, just calm down. Hopefully we'll get solutions for you. How long have you been married?
For almost 7 years.
You've been married for almost 7 years.
Yes.
You have children?
Yes, I have 2 kids.
You have 2 kids. And you've lived with your husband, or he goes and comes?
We stay together.
You stay together?
Yeah, we've always been together.
You've always been together with the 2 kids?
Yes. Actually, we started dating when I was in senior high school.
From
so
senior high school?
We've come a long way. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so he's like your high school boyfriend then?
Yes.
And then he became your husband?
Yes, exactly.
What is the problem? What is eating you up? I mean, because we don't have so much time, you make it snappy.
Yeah. So, I know the issue is my husband is the only man I've ever been with. Like I said earlier,
what
we've
sense?
gone.
Like he's the only one who's ever slept with you.
Yes.
You've never seen or known any other man.
No. So we got married and we've been through a lot. I've supported him. He has supported me. And we were living the happy marriage life thing. Then all of a sudden he started cheating. This man became a chronic cheat that I couldn't understand.
Is this something that he used to do then? Boyfriend time? No.
I never saw him with any woman.
You never saw him with any woman. So what is calling for his new?
I don't know. It happened right after I gave birth to my second child.
That's when it started cheating.
I don't know if it's because my body changed or something.
Okay.
I always caught him in the act, Arnold. And when you question him, he doesn't care. He no regrets, no remorse, or nothing like that. He just felt like doing it, and he says you can't question him.
You can't question him. Is he the authoritative type? What I say is what you have to do, or what I say is final.
Exactly. And I'm one person that I respect my husband a lot. So
okay.
No matter what, I wouldn't want to argue with him or get him pissed off or angry so that he goes out and wouldn't come back.
Right.
So I got tired of it. Honestly, I got so tired of it that I talked to friends, I talked to family. They're like, why don't you leave him? Why don't you go? I can't leave him. We've been through a lot together. And we have 2 kids. I don't know. I can't start all over again. So I did the unthinkable.
What's that?
So a friend of mine introduced me to this native doctor. Actually, when I went there, I wanted to go for a love portion.
Okay.
Yes, like that, so that maybe he can
love only you and stick to only you. Yeah.
But and this native doctor gave me other options. So I opted for this particular one. Just, I'm
Yeah.
embarrassed.
No, but that's what you did.
Yes. So, let me go straight to the point. I know he's cheating, and then it is his manhood that he uses to cheat. So I
Right.
decided to destroy his manhood,
You
kill
decided,
it,
you decided to destroy his manhood.
so that he can't go cheating anymore.
But then you can't have it too.
Yes, I thought about it though. So if I can't have him, then no that lady will. So yes, I had to do that. And before doing that, I really thought about it, thought it over, and like, okay, there are dildos, there are vibrators, so I can satisfy myself. So just kill his manhood.
So you killed his manhood and settled on dildos.
Yes. That's what I
Wasn't
did.
that selfish? I mean, yes, he's done wrong. You know, he's been cheating on you. You became tired of his cheating ways, and then you decided to go get solution. And the solution is to kill his manhood,
Yeah.
so that you will settle on dildos. For how long were you going to live on using dildos?
It didn't cross my mind. I never thought of that though. I only thought that was the best solution then, was using dildos. But now I'm tired.
You're tired.
I'm tired.
Tired of what? The marriage?
Not the marriage per se, but using dildos. And then there's this pressure on me. My family wants me to have another child because I have just 2 kids and we are still young. And I also really want to have another child. But then I didn't think about it. But now that I want to, and I'm a person that I don't cheat. No.
You don't cheat. Ever since you killed his manhood, did you cheat on him?
Never.
Did
never,
you, not even for once?
Never.
Did the thought cross your mind?
Never. I hate to be cheated on, so I don't cheat.
You don't cheat.
Yes, that's why I opted for the dildo and then vibrators. But
Okay.
now I don't even feel anything when I use dildos and vibrators. I don't get that feeling, that real sexual feeling.
Do you wish you had a human, like a man,
Yes,
making love to you?
Yes.
That's what you feel for now.
Yes, I want to feel that thing again. Not, I don't feel anything when I use dildos.
You don't feel
anymore.
anything when
No.
you use dildos. No. So how does he feel when he knows that? I'm sure he thinks his problem, either he caused it himself or something happened and then he lost it. Has there been any point where he thinks you have a hand in it or in any way?
No, not at all. I don't know what he thinks, but he has never
Never done or said
never
anything.
said anything suspicious.
So when you're using the dildos or when you want to be held as a woman, as a wife, does he sympathize with what you are going through?
Yes, he always feel bad for me. So sometimes he is the one that buys me the dildos and vibrators.
He buys it for you,
Yes, and
just
he
so you
helps
will be
me.
okay.
Yeah, he helps me do
Use it.
Yeah, use it.
And how do you feel when you know you are the cause of his problem and he's the same person buying the dildos for you and he's the same person who sometimes helps you to use it? How do you put all that together when it's happening?
I feel guilty. I always feel guilty, and it haunts me at times when I see him. Sometimes when he feels he really wants to have sex with me, but there's no erection at all, nothing. So and then he feels so bad,
And you feel bad or you feel worse?
I feel worse. I'm like, why did I do this? Why did I do this?
Do you regret it?
I regret it. I regret doing this.
Do you blame your friend who took you to the native doctor, and have you discussed this, your new urge with her?
Yes, but I don't blame my friend though, because that's not what she asked me to do. She was like, we should go for a love potion.
And then you settled
and
on
I
this one.
settled on that. But I blame my husband because he's the one that started everything. If he was a chronic cheat,
It became too much?
It was unbearable.
And he didn't tell you, apart from your body that you think because your figure changed, that could be the reason he was doing what he was doing. Did he accuse you of any other thing?
No, nothing at all.
Nothing.
No, he was like So one day I questioned him. I was like, he's a man, so a man has to do what a man does always. So I can't question him on that.
So what is your current state of mind? Now you're tired of using the dildos. You can't have your husband too. You want to have more children. You want to be held by a man. So where does that leave you?
So I discussed this with this same friend again, and she was like, so why don't I tell my husband so that we go for artificial insemination and all that. And I don't know how he will feel about that.
And yourself, how would you feel about that?
I wouldn't mind when it comes to a child. I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind doing the artificial insemination?
But
who's semen?
I think they sell them.
They sell them. So obviously that wouldn't be his child.
Yes, that wouldn't be his child. But since his manhood is not working, I think he wouldn't have a problem.
He wouldn't have a problem with that.
But and my main concern is my sexual urges. Like, I want to be satisfied. Yes, that's what I want right now. And
is it pushing you away from the marriage? Are you considering having another man?
I thought about that. And if I'm going to have another man, then I have to divorce my husband. That's what I'm thinking about. I wouldn't want to cheat on him.
You wouldn't want to cheat on him? No. Even at this point, you still wouldn't want to cheat on him?
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
Yes.
But then you have it as an option to have another man?
So, it's either I'm divorcing him or telling him the truth. And that scares me too.
Okay.
Yeah, telling him the truth about what I did, and I wouldn't know how he's going to feel and how he's going to react when I tell him. And we have kids, so yeah. I don't want him to hate me, but I'm regretful.
So if you tell him the truth and he calls for divorce, will you agree to it?
That's what scares me. I don't want him to be angry because we have kids, and I don't know how we are going to take care of this case if we divorce, and it's going to be like I don't know.
And can't anything be done about his state? Have you tried? Of course, because you are the person that killed it, you wouldn't even encourage, oh, let's get medicine, let's go here, let's go there.
Oh, I did that for cover-up. So I've been encouraging, we've been going from one hospital to the other. Sometimes I feel positive that maybe it could work.
It could work.
Yes, but no.
It hasn't worked till now.
No.
Up until now.
Yeah. So I'm the one that is always trying to help him out with medicines, native doctors, and I know what I've done, but so he doesn't suspect me.
He doesn't suspect you at all.
At all.
So a confession would be a big blow to him.
Definitely.
And going for another man would be a big blow to him and you. Even though he would blame himself for you cheating. You know within you that you are the reason why he's what he is.
I'm so confused right now.
But why didn't you just leave the marriage when you felt you couldn't put up with his cheating ways? You could have called for divorce. That would have been better.
That was too early. It was just the early stages of our marriage, and
okay.
I wouldn't want to go back home with a failed marriage. No, I wouldn't want to do
early stages of your marriage. And at the same early stage of your marriage, knowing that you could live with him for the rest of your life. In fact, no, you could. You were going to live with him for the rest of your life. Why did you settle on killing his manhood? Are you quick-tempered? Are you vengeful?
I think I'm vengeful. So I was so pissed off, and I wanted to have my revenge on him. Like, if you're going about having sex with every woman you meet, then I should just kill it so that you wouldn't be able to have sex. If you are depriving me of what I need, then you also won't get what you need.
And so that was
the last vengeful. Then I was.
So the initial stages after you went to have his manhood killed by this native doctor, obviously the cheating stopped. Were you happy for some time? Like,
I
okay, so
was.
I have my husband. He's no longer
Yes.
cheating. I'm not having him,
He
but
stayed
I'm having
home.
pleasure.
He stayed home all the time. And when I noticed it worked, the medicine worked, he went out. I think he went out that day. He told me he was not going to come back, and he has a meeting and all those blah blah blah
Yeah.
stories. Like, so within like few hours later,
Yeah.
he came back
Right.
depressed, annoyed. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So he just came back, and I asked why he came back early, and he was like, "Oh no, he's not feeling well." So he stayed home for 3 days without going out, and I was okay.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure to find out if whatever I did is working.
Right.
I saw an effect on him, so I tried to have
Make
sex with him.
yeah.
Yes, and
It didn't work.
it didn't work. So that was I was so happy. I was
Then
so
you-
happy then. I'm like, oh, thank God, this thing worked. And the truth is, this native doctor gave me a padlock,
Right.
and I had to use his boxes. So I
Right.
took one of his boxes.
Okay.
Yes, and then he did a charm for me, and I had to put he gave me a concussion to insect.
Right.
Then I had to have sex with him.
Right.
That's when
The thing worked.
Yes.
So the native doctor gave you something and you inserted
Yes.
it and slept with your husband.
yes.
And that's what killed
He
him.
used his boxes.
Right. To
Bent it.
use
and
the
then-
ashes.
Yes, and yes, something like that. So, and then we set some words on the padlock. Then I locked it, and I just threw it away. So recently, when I felt like, oh no, I'm tired, and I really wish he could be healed and revive his manhood. So I was going to look for this padlock. And I went back to the native doctor, and he was like, I have to bring the padlock. If I'm able to bring the padlock, he can
be able to do something about it.
undo whatever I did. And I don't know where I'm going to look for this thing. I've looked everywhere where I don't know. I can't.
So
find
bottom line, the padlock cannot be found.
it cannot be found.
Again, bottom line, his manhood is dead forever.
It's dead forever.
And marriage is for better, for worse. So are you ready for the worst?
I'm tired. I can't.
You can't. You
I
can't.
can't. I can't. But I don't even know what to do now. I don't know. I'm confused.
When last did you try using the dildo?
Yesterday, I did.
You did. Did it work?
It did, but I didn't enjoy it.
You didn't enjoy it.
Not at all.
So your main concern now is to get your groove back.
Exactly.
And have
I'm
your
still
child.
young. I'm still young.
How old are you?
I'm just 28.
28.
Yes. So you see, I need
28.
I'm 28.
Why didn't you take advice from your mom, your auntie, an elder in your family? Why did you leave such a very delicate decision in the hands of your friend who didn't advise you to go back to your pastor or your parents and rather took you to a native doctor? Is this something you've always done for you to agree to see a native doctor?
No. So I told my mom about his recent womanizing and stuff, and my mom was like, she's going to talk to him. So my mom called both of us, we talked, and he apologized and all that. We came back home. The next day, he did it again. I caught him in our room, in our bedroom, on our bed.
He did it.
He did it. And that was when I decided, no. Whatever advice my mom gave me wasn't going to work. No, it wasn't.
So you went for the kill.
So I talked to my friend. Yeah. Well, what pained me was when my friend told me my husband approached her.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
she knew we were friends, and yes, still he wanted to have sex with her. So I was so pissed off. I was so.
You
angry
weren't
with
ready
her.
for anything like
no,
that drama for
not
the rest
at
of
all.
your marriage.
Not at all.
So you had to put a stop to it
Yes.
by killing what is making him move around.
Exactly.
Who do you blame now for your current state in the marriage? Is it your husband or you?
I blame my husband.
You blame your husband.
He's the genesis of all this. I
If-
blame him.
If he hadn't done
If
what
only
he
he
did.
had stayed faithful to me like I had always been, this wouldn't have happened.
Do you sometimes wish instead of using the dildos, you actually had a man?
Yes. I always do. I always wish I experienced real sex rather than using those vibrators and dildos.
But not
and
with any man outside your marriage.
outside my marriage. I don't know. I wouldn't want to. That's something, I don't know why, but it's something I can't do.
You don't want to cheat
I don't
because
want to
he
cheat.
cheated.
Yes. I don't want to cheat. Because I know how hurtful it was, how I felt. I wouldn't want to inflict that pain on him. And it doesn't even make sense. Why would I be married and be sleeping with another man?
Right.
That
Right.
means the man is just using me.
Right.
Yes. So it's either I divorce him peacefully. That's my main motive.
Divorce him peacefully.
Yes.
And you will still live with the guilt for the rest of your life, even if it will be like you destroyed him and left him. Or some would also say he was going to destroy you and eventually maybe leave you or give you STDs. I mean, so either ways, a part of you or you all have a role to play in this current state. So what advice would you, my cherished audience, give Winnie? Winnie has narrated a story, and I'm not here to play the role of a counselor. I convey the message to you so that you intelligent people out there, men of God, stronger native doctors, you people say, Arnold, you sit with all the native doctors, help her revive the man. This is huge. What is the best thing you would advise Winnie to do? Should she come clean, confess to the husband that this is what I did to you, and I did this to you because you did this to me, and I'm tired of using dildos. I wish I could have another child, which maybe he also wants to, and come clean so that whatever will happen, or she should keep trying medicine men, doctors, native doctors to see if she'll be able to revive him, or she should keep her mouth shut and die with this secret. What should she do? That's why Winnie is here. And I always ask my people, if the people advise you, would you take the very good ones and apply?
Yes, I would, because right now I'm at my wit's end, so I need solutions because I'm totally confused.
You're totally confused. All right. Thank you very much for sharing your story. You would get solutions, that I can assure you. Just read through the comments. You would find people who genuinely would want to help you. Maybe somebody has also been in the same state or similar state, and the way they used to handle it, they could, suggest the same template for you to see how you go about it. But all I can say is that remain faithful. I mean, it's not worth it. Since you've been able to remain faithful till now, and you only cheated by using dildos, I won't say continue using them. But if you still want to continue to use them, you can use them once it makes you come and you are okay with that. And we pray for your husband as well. And our thoughts are with you. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate this.
Thank you very much
yes.
for sitting with me.
Yes, you would be fine. All right, big shouts to Edida Azekins, big shouts to legends Sat Vani, Tomika, Brown, Hawa. It's been a very heavy conversation here. I mean, if it was me that I find myself in that situation, like it won't be a good thing at all. Hey, nothing touches, this thing. It has to be alive. Anything can die. This must be alive. My name is Arnold Benson. You can always call me Brian.